Hello, fellow gamers. So, I found an interesting user on GameFAQs recently who insisted that Banjo, Geno, and Rayman were in, and that Catalina was not. I didn't take him seriously until Catalina was deconfirmed a few days later, so I PM'd him about it and we ended up chatting back and forth. So, have a huge info dump that may or may not be real. I will not be naming this source, but he has a friend where he's getting most of his info from that I will be referring to as confidential. Before I get started, it's important to note that confidential has multiple sources that he has pulled from. One of them, however, he does not believe, and people have told him to not believe. So to prevent the spread of misinformation, I will not be describing what this source said. So I started off by saying this. A few minutes after I messaged him, he responded with this. The wording is a bit hard to follow, so let me try to simplify it. Basically, he has three sources. I will refer to them as Noah 1, Noah 2, Tweet, and Saga. Here's a quick little chart showing how my source is connected to all of these other sources. Noah 1 leaked things about Pokemon Switch in February this year and got fired for it, but Noah 1 was friends with Confidential before working for Nintendo, and it's through Noah 1 that Confidential was able to get in contact with Noah 2. Noah 2 is Confidential's most trustworthy source in his eyes, and Nova 2 has stated that he works for Nintendo and knows who the top 6 ballot winners were. He knows that Banjo, Geno, and Rayman all ranked in the top 6 on the ballot. Noah 2 also knew that Paper Mario was in, and that a Capcom rep is also in, but wouldn't disclose who it was because he was under an NDA. Confidential is also part of a Discord server that has notable sources. One of these sources is friends with a Nintendo of America ambassador, aka Tweet. He linked Tweet's Twitter to the Discord server, but the only thing he said about Smash is that Geno is definitely in. Now, there is another source in this server, aka Saga, that is an insider for all things Sega and Sonic. He's heard Banjo, either Rayman or Rabbids, and another Sega rep between Axel from Streets of Rage and Tails from Sonic the Hedgehog. But he also stated that Paper Mario was planned but scrapped. So I asked him a few questions like if Minecraft Steve was in, what the Pokemon Switch stuff was that was leaked, and if he was confident in his sources. And he responded in a matter of minutes. So let's summarize this. Confidential really trusts Noah 2, who claimed Banjo, Geno, Rayman, a Capcom rep, and at one point Paper Mario. Noah 2 originally only knew which companies were contacted and not the characters themselves. Noah 2 went on to claim that Minecraft Steve, Creeper, Master Chief, Klungo, and Conquer are in, either as assist trophies or spirits, and will release with an update when the Banjo pack launches. I'll come back to this in a moment. I later asked him to clarify if he didn't know if there was a Capcom rep or not, and on Paper Mario. He responded by stating that he has been told there is a Capcom rep, but he doesn't know who. And while he wants to believe Paper Mario, he does believe that Paper Mario was cut in favor of possibly some other character. He did, however, state that his sources told him that there are Paper Mario Color Splash references in Smash Ultimate, so he hasn't ruled it out completely yet. This is very likely the case, since Paper Mario, Paper Bowser, and Shadow Queen have all been seen as spirits in Smash Ultimate already. Now, as for the Microsoft info, while it may seem ridiculous at first, it actually makes sense for multiple reasons. First of all, Klungo is the most telling part to me. While it may seem weird for Klungo, Gruntilda's assistant, to make an appearance as an assist trophy or spirit instead of Gruntilda or Mumbo, we also don't know anything about the Banjo stage. Since neither of these characters are spirits or assist trophies, according to Confidential, it's very possible that they're stage hazards. Secondly, this seems like it would be the kind of compromise that Microsoft and Nintendo would do. Nintendo can put Banjo in Smash as long as they promote a few other Microsoft games as well. Makes perfect sense to me. This entire leak is quite interesting because it lines up with Vergibin's info. Confidential did accurately say that Catalina is not in, which was later proven true. So, while this info should be taken with a grain of salt, I think it's important to keep it in mind when discussing Smash Ultimate DLC in the future. Thanks for watching. If you liked this video, subscribe to my channel for more similar content. Like and share this video as well to get the message out there. Until the next video, goodbye, fellow gamers.